Welcome to Kanpai News. It's news, everyone.
News.
News. Little timing. Perfect. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. Of course, this is Kanpai News for the week commencing the 6th of August, 2023. Guys, we are less than 90 days away from Halloween. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Absolutely can. Yes.
Oh,
I'm looking
so
forward
excited.
to it with all of the what is it? The spice for pumpkins and things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the pumpkin spice must flow. I, of course, am
I
your
can't
host.
believe people still think that stuff's made of pumpkin.
Yeah.
People are weird like that.
Just like nutmeg and stuff. No, it's pumpkin spice because it goes into like pumpkin pies and whatnot. Anyway, I am your host, Nasuth.
Yes.
I am joined by Thaylien and Xeno. How are you boys this week?
Apart from feeling slightly revolted listening to the words of pumpkin, I feel uneducated. There was an event earlier this week to which Zom 100 didn't get released, and I just I feel so ignorant. Like,
You don't know why?
What's
You don't know
going
why?
on?
Okay.
I don't know why. I feel like I am woefully unknowledged as to not only the antics of Zom 100 episode 5 being delayed for some reason, but also just weeb culture in general. I need to know things.
Well, we actually have.
That's excellent, Zeno.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I read ahead and I know.
Wow, that's called cheating.
We also have
Yes, it is.
what could qualify as a Kanpai. It's not a Kanpai Cast exclusive, but it could be.
Okay.
Right? Shall we get into it?
Yep.
Now,
Let's begin.
before I switch to the stories themselves and reveal the first one, I am going to preface it for some of our viewers. We're starting out on a dark note. If you're sensitive to the subject, for lack of a better term, of self-ending pacts, please use the timestamps to skip ahead to the next story. I promise they get better.
Just gonna give him a moment. We're just gonna give him a moment.
Just give him a little moment.
As they give them the opportunity to fumble to the timestamps to hit the skippy button.
Yep. All right, 3, 2.
Not the skibbity bomb button.
What is wrong with? Shut up!
Memes, Zeno. Memes.
Have any idea?
All right.
Anyway,
Connecting
All right.
with our audience.
what's an audience?
Well, I shouldn't be laughing ahead of this. All right, let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's do it. So, Kabuki actor Ichikawa Ennosuke the Fourth, which I don't think is his real name, has been indicted for allegedly assisting in his parents' double self-ending, which occurred in May. Prosecutors believe it was part of a family self-ending pact. Ennosuke reportedly gave his parents excessive sleeping drugs, leading to their deaths, and he collapsed himself as well. His manager found their bodies the next day, and Ennosuke was taken to the hospital in a hazy condition after attempting his own self-ending along with them. On the day of the incident, a magazine published a report about Ennosuke's alleged involvement in bullying and abuse of a sensitive nature.
Adult native. Yeah.
Some involving actors and theater staff. Ennosuke mentioned that the magazine report prompted a family meeting, leading them to say their goodbyes. He was arrested in June on suspicion of assisting in his mother's death, and another arrest warrant was served on July 18th for his father's death. Ennosuke's father, Ichikawa Danshiro, was also a Kabuki actor. Ennosuke, known for his performances in Kabuki plays based on One Piece and Naruto, was set to be part of a Demon Slayer Kabuki production in 2024, but the production has obviously been canceled for now. They might work on it later.
I feel this needs to be said with every one of these kind of articles. If you are feeling that way, there is
Yes.
help available. There are hotlines. There are people. Friends.
There's actually
family,
some numbers listed right here.
Somebody. Yeah. They will be on the screen there for people that are in those particular countries, and they are easily findable on a quick Google search.
Yeah, definitely.
There is help.
definitely. It does get better, or it can get better.
Indeed. The world is always better with you in it than without you. So,
Shall we
let's
move on to
to
something better?
a little bit different. Okay. Fuji TV announced that the live-action series adaptation of Yumi Tamura's Don't Call It a Mystery manga will release a special reboot episode to commemorate the upcoming live-action film's release. The special, airing on September 9th, will include new footage and a fresh perspective on the story, delving into how Totono and Ren first met. It will also incorporate the time capsule story from the manga's 11th volume. All original actors from this part of the series will reprise their roles for the special episode. The original version of the live-action series premiered in January 2022.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
In what sense?
Well, do they really need to do a reboot of the first episode? Why? What are they actually adding?
I get
if it's just a fresh perspective, maybe. But
I get where you're coming from, but you got to think there are some shows out there that will actually quote unquote reboot. They'll do like a hot take on the series where it's just literally specific parts of the series just crammed into one movie, and Gundam's notorious for this. Right, there are plenty of or the more famous one, which was End of Evangelion, Death and Rebirth, which is just, scenes from across the actual series. Like, or you
and
just watch
actual ends to the series as well.
Yeah, the actual
End of Evangelion was the end.
Yeah, this
is
is the prelude to the ending. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, well, just watch the series, skip the last 2 episodes, and watch End of Evangelion. There you go, job done.
And it's not clear whether this is like footage that they already had, because the reboot episode is different from the live action film. But like maybe this is footage that they had originally recorded and then they couldn't fit into the show, and so this is a longer cut, like a director's cut sort of thing. I don't know. It's interesting.
Right. Moving on. Despite essentially the elimination of their ad-supported catalog, Crunchyroll actually does still have a few shows available. Joining those ranks are Chainsaw Man, Spy Family, Vinland Saga, Lycos Recoil, My Dress Up Darling, and more. The titles are available in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Only the subtitle version is completely available, while the dubs only offer the first 3 episodes. Other shows already available for ad-free supported streaming include Cowboy Bebop, Horimiya, Demon Slayer, and Tokyo Ghoul. So wait,
they're also adding Bocchi the Rock. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of them here, actually. Campfire Cooking, Code Geass, Daily Life
So
of the
is
Immortal
this
King.
This is the free viewing ad supported, so you have to watch ads to be able to see these.
Yes.
So are they bringing it back?
No, apparently they've had
No.
them. They never really made that very clear that they still had this tier, because I thought they'd eliminated it too.
I could have sworn they had eliminated it.
Yeah. It's a very strange thing. I think this is where Crunchyroll themselves are still having some little sway after the merger with Funimation, yes. Funimation's the one that's really pushing the subscriptions. So
That's true.
having anything on an ad supported free view is probably still down to Crunchyroll's self-preservation.
Hold on. Do me a favor. Scroll up. There's Bocchi the Rock
we got
there.
Beast Tamer, Blue Lock, Bocchi the Rock, Bungo Stray Dogs, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Chainsaw Man, Code Geass, Lelouch the Rebellion, Daily Life of the Immortal King, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Golden Kamuy, I don't know, it's only episodes 1 through 25, it looks like.
Yeah.
Lycos Recoil, Mobile Suit Gundam, which from Mercury, but only 0 through
Only
12.
the first half. Yeah.
My Dress Up Darling, Ranking of Kings, Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World, Soul Eater, not available in the United Kingdom though. Spy Family with 1 through 25, so they're like the whole thing. Vinland Saga and Yona of the Dawn.
They only have the first season of Vinland Saga as well.
Yeah.
So this is super interesting.
They're definitely pushing the thing of subscribe for more.
Yeah.
Like it kind of. The strangest thing for me is because the Vinland Saga dub I think is Netflix. But regardless of that, it's very strange to me because as far as I could tell, there is no Bocce the Rock dub. And the fact that they're just going here it is, all free, is just what do you think? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what their marketing
maybe it wasn't that
is.
popular, and so they're like, maybe we can get some more ads on it if we make it free.
I don't understand how people don't think Bocce. You just go to Reddit and Reddit is nothing but Bocce memes, right? It's just holy crap. Anyway, but that's interesting to say the least.
If you want to go watch Cowboy Bebop in high quality with the original dub, there you go. Right. Let's. I think that's probably the original dub. I don't actually know, but I assume so. Anyway, let's move onward. So, Zeno, you wanted to know about Zom 100. The anime adaptation of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, will delay its 5th episode to August 13th. Instead, a special program titled Zom 100 Tokuban Zombie Kara Nige Kiru Tame ni Junbi Shitai 100 no Koto will air in Japan on August 6th at 5 p.m. JST, providing viewers with 100 things they need to prepare to run away from zombies. This follows a previous delay of the 4th episode, July 31st, from July 30th. And it makes you kind of wonder, I think this was in one of the memes, wasn't it? Will be in one of the memes. A company about a guy being overworked is being punished by a company full of people who overworked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Hopefully it doesn't suffer too much more of this, though.
Did they say why?
No. No,
it's just delayed.
So we're still just as mystified.
Okay.
Alrighty. So next up, this is not strictly an anime story. However, it is still newsworthy for many viewers. Actor and comedian Paul Reubens passed away at the age of 70 on Sunday, July 31st, due to cancer. Reubens began his career as an improvisational comedian and stage actor with the Groundlings comedy troupe in Los Angeles in the 1970s. Throughout his career, Reubens played Pee Wee Herman in various projects, including the television show Pee Wee's Playhouse, the Pee Wee Herman Show, and Pee Wee's Big Adventure, and even Pee Wee's Big Holiday films. He briefly stopped portraying the character in 1991 after being arrested for indecent exposure, but he later returned to the role in 2010 with a revival of the Pee Wee Herman Show. In addition to his iconic Pee Wee Herman character, Reubens had voiceover roles in various animated series and films, including Voltron, Legendary Defender, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Batman the Brave and the Bold, Adventure Time, and The Smurfs, where he had the roles of Unreleased Shopkeeper, Locke of Oogie's Lock, Shock and Barrel trio. He was Bat-Mite in Batman, the Gnome Ruler in Adventure Time, and Jokey Smurf in The Smurfs.
Along with a bunch. I remember him being in Murphy Brown, which is a show from the 90s. And he was brought in as the owner's son or something. And he's done so much stuff. He was also in the Buffy the Vampire movie. He was the vampire who lost his arm.
Yeah, the original movie itself, not the.
Yes, the movie, not the
later remakes.
No.
Yes. Although the series did have its own charms.
Sure, yeah.
Still.
A big loss, but I mean, big body of work. He'll be around. He'll be in our thoughts for a long time. Oh goodness.
So hashtag not sponsored. Levi Strauss.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Levi Strauss Japan unveiled a new clothing line in collaboration with Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke film, with the goal of turning clothes into pieces of walking art. The collection features unique designs which will be available to the public in Japan from August 10th, 2023, with a special pre-sale of Levi's Red Tab Club members Levi's Red Tab Club members on August 8th. While there's no confirmation yet for an international release, the collection has appeared on Levi's social media accounts outside of Japan.
Honestly, these are,
relevant.
aside from the fact that they're denim, they're actually really nice.
Is that patterning that's appearing on the?
It does look like stitched, like it's actually stitched in there.
No, I think that's like weird pixelization of the photo.
That's more a pattern coming in.
Oh, okay.
I think. No, actually, if you look, it does appear like some of its ripples.
I don't think this is just silk screening, yeah.
But this is very relevant, and I suggest that everybody tune into this week's Kanpai Cast, because there is discussion of more of the Studio Ghibli collaborations with other clothing brands. It's not the first, and there are some rather impressive examples, depending on where you're.
Now, this is probably silkscreen.
But
not this, not the background on it.
Like, I just...
I want that. That's really good.
The big thing for me is, like, could we get some better photos? Is it really that hard to actually go, like, hey, big, high-quality photos?
Yeah, well, I think this is on ANN, so they're probably trying to save bandwidth. Is there a link? No, there's not. Very sad.
Oh, you can see the source and the price.
So the prices on them, I didn't put them in the story, but like 246 for this one.
No.
167 for the pants.
No.
175 for this one that you like, Thaylien.
I kind of get that.
Jacket.
I kind of get that.
190.
$80 for the
t-shirts.
For the t-shirts. Wow.
151 for a bag. I mean, these do look like really high quality, but gee, and even 63 for this. This is not worth $63.
Is that just a charm?
It's a coin purse, coin bag.
Okay. I think it's all down to like how it's actually done and things.
Yeah.
Because like I say you can't put a price on quality. You can. You bloody well can. But
definitely.
Yeah. Forbidden.
That's what you get for not being a club member.
Nasuth, what did
you
do?
Okay. All right. So at the Otakon, Zeno said, I think it was Zeno that asked something about Alien, and I was like, stay tuned for the news. At his Otakon panel, director and mechanical designer Shinji Aramaki confirmed that he directed an unreleased anime series titled Aliens vs. Predator: Annihilation. The project, which was completed around 2015, consists of 10 episodes set on a giant immigration ship featuring the iconic Alien and Predator factions from the shared universe. Aramaki showcased screenshots and designs from the anime, none of which are in this article.
Oh, that's a crime.
I can see some of the links go there, including his personally drafted Alien Queen design, but he refrained from revealing further story details, hoping for a potential formal release. Although a planned AVP Annihilation novel was listed in the 2021 Alien 3 The Unproduced First Draft Screenplay publication, Aramaki did not confirm any connection between the novel and the unreleased anime series. Aramaki, of course, made his directional debut with the Metal Skin Panic Maddox 01 OVA, which I've never heard of. The CG anime, he then directed the Appleseed to 3D CG anime, which I know Zeno hates, and its sequel Ex Machina. His other works include Megazone 23 Part 3, Harlock Space Pirate, Appleseed Alpha, Ultraman, and Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045. Let's see. The Twitter post might have it. I need to log in though, aren't I?
Are you?
Oh wait, did they get rid of that? Oh my god, they got rid of that. That doesn't look like his work though. Yeah, completed almost 7 years ago. Oh, I think if I want to look at any of the subtweets, I have to log in.
Nah, no one cares.
Sure.
They can all
You can
find the
look
article
you can look it up for
the
yourself.
themselves.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, there you go.
So, this last one cannot possibly be a new story, since the project dates back at least as far as August 2019. However, we're going to milk it for all it's worth. In a Kanpai News exclusive, totally, may we present One Pace, a project that aims to make the series more approachable by cutting out large sections to bring the story more in line with the Eiichiro Oda's original pacing in the manga. They claim the series is 45% faster to watch, cutting out 137 hours. The resulting episodes are completely free to watch, created by fans in an effort to gain new fans for the show.
I'm not
to be
going to
perfectly
lie.
honest,
I'm
you probably
interested.
they managed to save at least 100 of those 137 hours by literally just cutting out the recaps.
Yeah.
And the standing
Orange
around
Town is
for
only
15 minutes.
Orange Town is only 3 episodes. Gaimon is only 1 episode. But like you can see up here, they've got them all.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them, but which one is the one you really
4
like?
hours 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arlong Park was a really good part of the show. It really, when they recruited Nami properly and got that, that's important. The fact they've left that.
This one's
so
cut
long,
down to only 15 minutes.
Yep. Kobe and Meppo are a very much side character thing. They still haven't managed to feature very much in the show. Sabadi
8 hours for Thriller Bark. 9 hours. Sorry, 9 hours for Thriller Bark. 10 hours, almost 11 hours for Endless Lobby.
Yeah. Yes, Endless Lobby. And Impel Down gets a whole 5 hours. Yeah. Marineford War 7.
How long these were before they cut them down.
Oh, I know. I watched them.
22 hours, holy shit.
Oh, well, Dressrosa is a huge arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the result of that one is Luffy takes down one of the most powerful pirates in the known.
Right, can you go back? Can you go back to the right? Go back to the right. Go back. That's left.
Oh, sorry.
Back, so on from there.
21 hours.
Why is Robotnik in it?
Egghead. His name's Egghead. He's definitely not Eggman.
Yes, definitely not.
Okay.
And
yeah,
1-0 is the current arc, so they don't know quite what's really special in that, but it has been going on for a long time.
Okay then.
Thanks to Zeno for bringing that to my attention. He found it on I think an Instagram reel.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's so cool.
I would be interested to actually start that, and if I know that the filler and all that crap has been cut out.
Looking at those times, yes, this is going to have to be the way to watch it.
Maybe not all the
watch
filler,
it at all.
because obviously there's still some filler in the manga itself, and they're trying to bring it more in line with that.
No, but
you notice? Did you notice I mentioned the little 15-minute one?
Yeah.
15 minutes. That is part of the filler. So they've actually sectioned it out, and I'm very certain that you could actually skip that, or 15 minutes. What's
15 minutes ain't bad.
15 minutes isn't bad.
Exactly. So it's 2 of the background characters and the filler bits for them. So
I can't.
It's expanding the lore a bit.
I can't remember how many episodes the Garlic Jr. saga was. All I knew is, I just wanted to end faster.
Yes. So, honestly speaking, I think looking at the times, they've condensed it a hell of a lot. And some of them being as low as they are. Go back to the... head back to the top again, Nasuth. And let's have a quick look at those times for the arcs.
Oh, you want to go all the way to the top?
Yeah. So, Zoe is only 5. Yeah, that's a lot of silliness cut out of that one.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of time on some of those. Marineford, that's surprisingly small. all of that. Yeah, there's so much stuff that is probably, as they said, 45% faster. Yeah, these are at least half the time they should be.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's just wow. Yep, that's how I'm going to watch it.
Indeed.
Oh goodness. Well,
so when you have, let us know. I'd like to chat about how they're doing.
Sure. I'll put that on the background at some point. I wonder if they're. I don't know if they're the dubs or the subs. Either way.
Maybe we should have it as a punishment for Xeno on
Notice Me
Senpai. Punish you to watch an arc of each for a punishment.
Yep.
Oh.
Right. Well, that I think will do it for the news this week. Make sure to stay tuned later for Kanpai Cast, where, as Thaylien said, we're going to be discussing fashion in anime. I thought it was a really interesting discussion that we had. I really do.
It was.
You did a really good job, like sourcing
really
that.
Boring.
No, you did a really good job sourcing everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, we will see you next week for news.
For news.
Bye, everyone.